Okay, so this is my 32-gallon Biocube. It's got a bunch of modifications to it, or not modifications, just extra equipment I've added to it. I stuck with the stock light, the hood. It's done pretty well for me. I've had moderate growth, but things aren't definitely not dying. It's not crazy fast, but algae is kind of manageable and it's easy to program. It's a decent light, and it's done pretty well for me. So I got some pretty healthy coral in there. Bird's nest up top is going really well. I got a bunch of frags growing in too. They're doing well. Coming back from a hair algae war that I had, so it's still in there a little bit, but a little while ago it was completely covered, and I've just been doing a little better maintenance. I think the biggest thing that I did to get rid of it was switch up the food that I was feeding. I was using pellets. I switched over to just feeding Reef Frenzy, which seemed to help with more consistent water changes, different kind of food, cleaning my filter out more. It just really helped out a lot. But yeah, all these are doing really well. Zoanthids are healthy. There's a chalice down there. Nice kryptonite candy cane, blue hammer, green sinularia, some acans, and I got a really nice looking mummy eye chalice. Some mushrooms. That's a frag of this Dippin' Dots chalice right here. Still alive, fighting with it a little bit. So equipment wise, I'm running 2 innovative marine Wavemakers. These are called Wavelinks. Oh, the light just turned on. Wavelinks. They work pretty well. They're a little loud when they're cranked up like they are right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it. They have a light switch that at nighttime turns off and then lowers the speed down just a steady flow, and it's real quiet at night. I got the alternating flow adapter for it. You can see it kind of spinning around, or not spinning around, but you can see the surface ripples, how it's alternating around. Works pretty well. Here's all the controls. So these 2 are for my Wavemakers. That's for my DC controllable return pump. It's turned way down. If I turn it up too far, I haven't done it yet, but I suspect it will overflow the back sump area. These wavelinks can be paired together, which they are. So you see the one on the bottom, number at speed 7, that's this one. It's at a higher speed. It's up higher, it's kind of more in an open area. And then the one on the top is the Wavemaker back there, and it's set at a lower speed. And the reason that is I don't want to the one back here could probably stir up more sand. So I got it set just a little bit lower speed than the one up front. And then with this guy coming out, it's blasting right at the front of the tank, which kind of turns it up. But really good flow going on in here. Cable management, not the best. I've been working on it though. It cleaned it up a lot. One of the hard things about having an open stand like this is you don't really have anywhere to hide your cords. It's kind of frustrating. So in the top, you see I've added the innovative marine ghost skimmer. Actually, it's not the ghost skimmer, it's just a DC skimmer. I just cleaned it out and had my hand in it, so foam's a little down. I'm not happy with this skimmer, and I don't think I would really be happy with any skimmer that fit back behind a tank. I kind of just came to the opinion that skimmers just don't work really well with these all-in-one tanks that have a lid on it. You're really restricted to the size of your skimmer and what it can do. It's just very limited. And if I were to do this again, I would not get an all-in-one because of the limitations of this back compartment. It's just such a small space and limited kinds of equipment you can get. You can see my controllable pump down there. I had to modify it to get it to sit in there just right. And then I've also got an intake media basket, which you can see right there, and then a cobalt heater. Well, I filled up the back pretty good. Filtration wise, I think it does a great job. Don't really know what else I could add to this thing at this point. Maybe a UV sterilizer, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm good with that. I just do my water changes and haven't had any problems with green water or anything like that. Other than that, it's running pretty good. Pretty stable. Like, I've got all the accessories I could possibly need on it. Doesn't need anything else. Got some of my gear up top. Works really well. Thanks for looking.